results were really quite surprising, and they surprised me that while we did see some very small changes during the year, visual differences and maybe some slight height differences, particularly from the low or nil P rates, but come the end of the year, yeah, there was very little changes in yield. The standard 6 to 9 kilos of P was generally sufficient in those less than 3 tonne yield environments, and that's really good news for farmers because it means that they don't have to go and treat these areas any differently. They can just treat them like they are as the rest of the paddock, which is a good result. The high phosphate binding nature of these soils means that some starter P is essential, which I don't think anyone would be putting it on without it anyway. It did show us in some of those areas, particularly at the lower nil P treatments, that it can also induce some manganese deficiencies with some lower root growth and root exploration. So that was good to show that if we do go too low, that can cause some other problems. But generally, nutrition's not limiting on these soil types. It does tend to be moisture or something else, which is why they've been poorer yielding. But at least we know from our trials that it's not nutrition anymore. The trials do show that soil testing is important, so it does give you a starting point to know where you need to start from, just so that you're in the right range. But the trials are continuing this year, so they'll be really good to follow because we've got another season, higher rainfall. Maybe it will tease out some bigger differences between the low and the high treatments, but I'll be looking forward to see how they end up this year.